Hey, what's up with it? What's up, y'all? Whoever see this video. Um had to come back, got to the house, want to drop another video regarding the Luka Doncic situation and whatever else I want to talk about. Um Nothing but time today, huh? So I was just going through, just trying to make it find some good in it, right? Because we hear about everybody that's upset. I already know what it is. You got people that are happy about the trade. I mean, I guess they're not really realizing, looking at the future. They looking at the now, which we don't know where it's going to end up at. In my opinion, you basically are resetting yourselves in the middle of the season, not because of a trade, but because of the trade that you made. You traded a big part of your team, a big influence, a generational talent in the middle of the season for another player that has to come find his role. It'd be good for Anthony Davis. I know he's been wanting to play power forward. Um, I'm looking at his numbers. Definitely look like at power forward. He did. He excelled at power forward in New Orleans last time. Well, it wasn't the last time he was at power forward, but based on this stuff on basketball reference, it's been always averaging over 20 since his rookie year. 1 year in New Orleans at power forward, it was 28.1. This one he was 24 at 25. Before he got sent to the Lakers, 25 points. I think they had moved him to center then. Maybe the year before, that's when he was with Cousins or somebody. Over 2 blocks a game, which is going to be great for the team. This year, we're looking at Anthony Davis played in 42 games, averaging 34 points, 34 minutes. My bad. Averaging 34 minutes, 25 points, 25.7 points, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 1.3 steals, 3.4 assists, and 11.9 rebounds, which the rebounds may go down a bit because you'll be playing with at least one center on the Win Lively coming back. Hopefully they don't do nothing stupid and trade one of them guys. But both of them are good rebounders, so who knows where that's going to go. But what I was impressed with the most when looking at Anthony Davis's numbers were his playoff numbers. So definitely the rebounds went up. I mean, we looking at last year. I can just look at that against Denver, playing center, 27.8 points, 15.6 rebounds, 4 assists. Everything went up. He didn't shoot any threes in that series. They don't give you the per for the blocks. I mean, I'm sure I can find that somewhere, but just looking on here. Year before was 26.8 points, 14 rebounds, 2.3 assists. Can't expand that. But definitely look like, the playoff time, he's not, last couple of years at least, he's actually risen to the occasion and she played some of his best ball. I mean, and of course, the minutes went up too. So you got to take that. It was 41.6 last year, 41.2 the year before. In the playoffs, getting 41. In the regular season, it is 34 last year. So good 6, 7, 35 the year before. Good 6, 7 minute increase. So that can explain the increase in number. A couple more rebounds here or there. But still, good there. It's just the longevity and the age that I'm worried about and the future of the Mavericks, really. I mean, where is it going to end up at? I've seen other trades, in the past where lesser stars have gotten more. Teams have gotten more for their star players, that are somewhere even older. New Orleans got more for Anthony Davis when he was traded. And let's see, Anthony Davis, 25, 26 when he got traded to the Lakers. You know, I mean, and um, he had been missing games then too, you know, before then. And don't get me wrong, yeah, Luka missed some games in the regular season. There for every playoff game outside of that year we went to the Western Conference Finals and lost to Golden State when we had Jalen Brunson still. And Jalen Brunson pretty much helped us get past the Utah Jazz in that first round. But yeah, this production, man, it's gonna be hard to replace, man. You can say what you want to about Luka. Definitely bailed us out a lot on the offensive end for sure. Defensively, I mean, hey, yep, that is his weakness. Um, but yeah, the good definitely outweighed the bad. You know, when it came to Luka, uh, without a doubt. And to see him just get shipped off like that, it's gonna be heartbreaking. And for us, if you're a Mavs fan for life, you're gonna stick in, you're gonna be upset, but eventually we'll get over it and move on and shit. Wait for our next star at some point, you know. Right now, we rocking with some guys that are at the tail end of their peak or their prime. I'm sorry. So yeah, they're not. We won't see much improvement from them. We know what we got with those guys. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. What is going to lead to? You know, is Kyrie going to resign when he's up after this year? Can Kyrie lead a team as the go-to guy to a championship? You know, he had LeBron, who was the go-to guy in Cleveland. When he got to Boston, and he was the go-to guy with Jalen Brown and Tatum. Those guys, they couldn't get it done. But we know him and Luka worked. You know, we were just looking to add a few more pieces, not just do a complete turnover. You know, anybody that think like me or you know, looking at it like I am. So yeah, it's been tough. It's tough, man. You know, we'll be all right though. Yeah, Luka 22 taking this team to the Western Conference Finals at 22. Western Conference Final. We had Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, who was starting Jalen Brunson, Dwight Powell, Porzingis, who was did he even play in the playoffs? Yep, but we know who the man was on that team, without a doubt. And the reason why we ended up getting there, you know, we definitely made a good trade. Dinwiddie came through and helped out a lot, you know, more than expected that season. But yeah, you can keep that team and remove Luka, and you ain't nowhere close to that. I can remove any of these other guys and replace them with someone else, and yep, we'd have been in there if I still had Luka. Stop doing that. Trying to see the numbers from that year, but yep, that is just what the doctor ordered for us, Maverick fans. You know, we were so used to having Dirk around and took pride in having another superstar come in and get to play with Dirk, learn from Dirk, be passed the torch like that. And, you know, we took it, you know, and Luka seemed like he wanted to be here. You wasn't hearing no rumblings about Luka wanting to leave. Yeah, he was complaining. Everybody frustrated with his antics on the court with the referees and stuff. But, man, it wasn't that bad, bro. You just try to get whatever you can for him and just move on. Unless it's some type of injury that we don't know anything about or I don't know anything about at this time, this don't make sense. It don't. Um, but yeah, we'll see what Anthony Davis brings. Max Christie. Um, I know people are gonna try to hype him up, and we'll see, man. I don't really know. I hadn't really watched him. I seen. It's funny that I brought his name up before because I was trying to see if he was related to Doug Christie. That's the one I'm kind of looking. I seen his name pop up a few times. Was doing some. So he's a 6'6", 190-pound shooting guard. I think he went to Michigan. Yep, Michigan State from Rolling Meadows, Illinois. So we got two Illinois guys coming through. Anthony Davis from Chicago. But let's see. This guy was second round pick, the 5th pick in the second round in 2022. Last 5 games, what are we looking at? Last game he played against the Knicks, 33 minutes. 33 minutes. Let's see. 15 points, 1 block, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. That ain't bad. Let's see. 3-point, 25% from 3, 1 out of 4. Went 3 from 5 against Washington. Had 13 points, 3 for 5 from the 3, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. So, I mean, definitely a role player at this point in his career. Averaging 8.5 on the season, points, 0.5 blocks, 0.8 steals, 1.4 assists, 2.7 rebounds, and 25 minutes. He started 25 out of 46 games. Came out of Michigan State, averaging 9.3, 3.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists in 30 minutes. Yep, let's see. What's the game highs for this year? Game high, 28 points. Then fouled out a game. 4 turnovers is the high. Three blocks in the game. 3 steals in one game. 5 assists is the high. 8 rebounds is his high. And good stuff. 39 minutes is the most he done played in the game. 39 minutes and 25 seconds. 21-year-old guy, so we'll see. Definitely not a generational talent like the one we just traded away. Our young guy that we gave away for their young guy, yeah. And then they gave us an older guy who is, hopefully he stays healthy. He definitely can put up some points. I mean, we're going to use him at the 4. It's going to make our defense a little bit more solid on the interior. I don't know what we're going to look like on the perimeter. Still, we don't get another defender because we still going to have the same problem on the wing. The problem that we were going to fix. Klay Thompson is a good, capable defender at this point. Not what he used to be when he was in his prime. Kyrie puts in a lot of effort. Can be effective, but at his size, the size that Kyrie is, he can be, people can shoot over that. So we'll see how that looks, man. And come playoff time, what we gonna be able to do? Who's gonna be that guy? Kyrie disappeared a lot in the playoffs last year. So is Anthony Davis gonna pick that up? Is he ready to step to that role that LeBron's held down for him? I mean, I know he's played big parts in it, just like Kyrie did when he was with LeBron. But at the end of the day, it was LeBron that was the reason why a lot of those opportunities were what they were, because he's going to be the focal point when he's on the court, especially when those guys were playing with him during that championship time. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they go. Let me make sure ain't no more trades taking place while I'm sitting here talking. Mavericks post Luka farewell video. Luka ain't trying to see that. You know what I'm saying? All these scared things. Mavs were terrified of Luka Supermax. Yeah, yeah. Giannis got something to say. Like you turning off a lot of players from wanting to play with you because that's just like, man, you'll do that to Luca. You drafted him, man. Help, he helped you. You helped him. That's gonna be tough. We're gonna be back to the draft trying to get players to come to Dallas. You know, like Luca was the guy that we felt like could draw people in and to want to come play. Somebody, and I've heard multiple times people have commented or mentioned that they want to play with him. Crazy. Yep. So yeah, I've seen a few Maverick fans I know say we should go get Jimmy Butler now. Like, what are we gonna give up for him? Who you gonna get? Yep. Who you gonna get? Could have got some more draft picks. We could have just threw in, sweeten the deal, or whatever to help us try to keep what we do have. That where we're not getting rid of another piece that we need. They're not just gonna take them for pennies. They really like shit. They ain't got to trade them. Who knows if they are gonna trade them? You know? Yeah. So yeah, that's crazy, man. That's been the sports scene for Dallas this year. Because now we looking at the Cowboys and their coaching hire. It just baffled me, you know. Um, Move on from that and like, hey, well, we still got the Mavericks, right? Still got the Mavericks that's gonna hold it down for us, and boom, they hit us with the boom. You know, that's just man. But we'll figure it out. I'm hoping for the best. Hoping that this turn out better than what I can see. Hopefully Nico's vision comes into fruition. Um, Hopefully so. We definitely need to get somebody else that can handle the ball because we've been short on that when we had Luka. Now we short again, even more because he was a primary ball handler that played a lot of minutes. At least 35 minutes a game. So what are we gonna do to replace that? Kyrie don't play every game either. So having one or the other was great. If you don't have Kyrie to help Anthony Davis out, what is he gonna be able to do? Who gonna be able to take the load off of him? Um, that was never a question with Luka. If Kyrie didn't play, we was good. Or if Luka didn't play him, Kyrie played fine, and they played together. Whoa, now it's on. And then getting Klay Thompson to add to that was great. Um, so yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. I hope it ain't nothing stupid. Um, don't get rid of Gafford. Don't get rid of Lively. Keep Kyrie. Yeah, and let's see how it works. But other than that, I don't know what else to say. On that topic, that's it really. Time will tell. Time will tell what all transpires. They definitely took a whooping last night, which they were missing a lot of players. Definitely missing the players you just traded for. Kyrie was out. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they thought this one all the way through when they made that decision. Yep. And it just seems like it's some ego. And Jason Kidd acting like he didn't know or saying he don't know. I don't believe that. I just don't. Can't believe that. Believe he was here before Nico. Not the seniority, nothing matters. At this point, because he's still the GM, so he run that part of the team. But y'all supposed to work together, right? So him making a move blindly without you being informed just don't seem like a good working relationship. And y'all supposedly have one camaraderie. And then ironically, he goes gets a player that you are familiar with, a player that you've coached before, who you were the assistant coach at LA. He was your guy. Who knows how close y'all were, but these are the only people we speak with. So is this the only person that you told him, like, hey, give me Ant, and I'm telling you, we can win. I can win with that Ant, Kai, and Clay, and to see if we can still get us a defender still. We still need that wing, but this will help out. This will help people forget Luka. Is that what you told him? Because you did us bad too, a few times. You and Jim Jackson beefing over Tony Braxton, and we having to break up the 3Js was crazy, man. That was crazy, because that news hit hard too. I was watching, who was we playing, Phoenix or somebody, when you got traded? Me and my brother sitting there getting ready for the game. And they announced it during the game, before the game, that you've been traded. Michael Finley and something else. All I remember was Finley. You think you and Tony Dumas got traded. So you was in on that, you destroyed us with that because you was like the guy out of those three. You was supposed to have been that guy. You know what I'm saying? That was going to drive all of that. You was the finishing touch, even though we still needed a big to rebound and defend into with you three. But yeah, you was the first one to go and left us. And we had to wait forever till we got somebody like Dirk to come replace that era. Then when you re-signed with us, after that championship season, I think the year after, you know, then left us for the Knicks after you had agreed with us. So yeah, you don't mind putting no damage on the Maverick fans either, you know. And we still welcomed you back with open arms because you was a guy that we drafted. And even though you left us for high and dry, didn't want to come back to the end of your career when you wasn't really, all you had was your brains left. Of course, skills, but yeah, a lot of stuff had diminished at that point, and you were trying to get in, and you seen Dirk as an opportunity, to win one, and you was right, you know. But yeah, so this ain't the first time. So you playing this role, acting all blindsided by it. I don't believe it. If I'm wrong, then my bad, Chief. But I ain't believing that right now, man. I just can't see it. And if I'm wrong, then you and Nico need to have a chat about just moving like that, because that's detrimental activity, man. You can't just do stuff like that behind your coach's back. And now your coach don't trust you. And the players don't. Nobody comfortable until after the trade deadline is up. And that ain't type of anxiety lead people to leave. Nobody don't want to live like that, with constant fear of being traded. Because this is what you just did, though. I mean, unless everybody knew, and everybody just playing dumb right now, like something was going wrong or like it was an issue. But you see, I don't know, man. Again, hear about the weight, hear about all of the issues, but the good outweighed the bad. Since we talking about weight, the good outweighed the bad. Straight up. Dirk couldn't even lead us to a Western Conference championship when he was 21. You know, this young guy was able to do that. We just had to come up off of him because of some egos. At the end of the day, is what it seemed like to me. You know, you making your imprint on the team, man. Because now this is your baby. Now you done got rid of everything that somebody else done brought in. Everybody in this on this team right now, you brought in. So, Jason Kidd, if he didn't have anything to do with this, it just happened, and expect Jason Kidd to be gone after the season if we don't win the championship. Straight up. But yeah, if he moving like that, but a kid's still around despite that, then yeah, they got a great working relationship, and they talk, and that's his homie at this point, and he knew, and Kid put that bug in his ear like, all right, we're gonna do it. Give me AD. Kid, you might then think that it was going, that's all you was gonna get. But yeah, that's the way this year has been shaking, man. They shook the world with that one. Definitely took the light off the Cowboys. I don't know, but yeah, this I just knew we was done making dumb decisions like this in Dallas, especially the Mavericks. Yeah, so we'll see, man. That's all I got. I'm just trying to make sure ain't nothing coming through while I'm on, because I'm about to go handle some shit. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. If y'all see this, I ain't posting this on Instagram. YouTube, I might give a snippet, but yeah. That's what it is right now. But everybody, man, y'all try to enjoy y'all day. Mad fan for life. Shout out to them Texas Longhorns. Shout out to them Cowboys. Even though, let's see what y'all do too. See if y'all can pull some off too. It's going to help generate or regenerate the confidence and faith of your fans. Y'all take that for granted, apparently. But that's it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I hope everybody have a great day. Yep.